thank you so much for tuning in and clicking on this video. It's the latest on trend with your girl, Biami. Hi people, hello, welcome back. It's your girl Biami. If you are new to my channel, I talk about all things trending, and yeah, I need to talk about this one because I don't even know whether to laugh or whether to be annoyed or whether to, I don't know. But okay, topic of conversation is the outrage with Rema's performance at the O2. So he sold out and there were people making TikToks, videos, commentaries, for the most part negative review about how demonic it was, how satanic it was. People were filming themselves screaming, calling out for Jesus, with the same breath swearing. It's interesting because I'm just there thinking in the back of my mind, like, if you are in a concert, sis, and you're shouting Jesus, like, and then you're saying that this is demonic, and what are you doing in the first place? Because I'm sorry to say, but Rema's Ethiopian concert was cancelled allegedly over his burning church necklace. So a source was suggesting that the hotel's management postponed it due to religious concerns. He did say in an interview that the house in actual fact isn't a church, it's more symbolic of him and his message to himself. The upside down represents him. The fire is something to do with the tattoo that he's got on his arm. And yeah, so basically just clearing those misconceptions. And of course, because it's something that he's not really spoken about before, a lot of people attach that to some kind of demonic ritual thing. Like, why would you carry a church, an upside down church, burnt upside down church on your neck? But he's saying that it isn't. So yeah. To be honest, I think it's a bit disgraceful that we just trample over the name of Jesus the way that we do. The fact that the outrage comes from quote unquote church people is a massive disgrace. What are you doing there? That is my only question. He has obviously responded back, and there's a mixed reaction actually over his response. He says, "Ravage uprising. My ancestors' bronzes sit in the museum of its very city, so I remade mine. Hence, Ido is redefined, the map reshaped, your minds awakened, and the mask reborn. Thank you, London." What do you mean your minds awakened and the mask reborn? What is their minds awakened to? Anyways, like I said, we're not even going to talk about that because I find it quite interesting that now, like, these Nigerian artists are selling out. Like, I'm not saying that he's not capable of selling out, but it's quite interesting. I feel like there's a lot of sacrifice that has been made with these artists, and there's a lot that is going on that we potentially don't know about or we're not awoken to. But that's another conversation that maybe you're not really ready to have, but that's another conversation. So there is a bit of a mixed reaction from his response. I think people have this thing about our ancestors, and yeah, somebody said African descendants are still scared of African masks made by our African ancestors who were our mothers, fathers and relatives. So are we to worship or to honor or to, I don't know, how are we supposed to remember the dead? Like, I'm just trying to understand where I'm supposed to engage with my ancestors at this point. Because if you want to go deep dive into that realm, then I think we are going to be crossing some lines. As far as I'm concerned, for those who are Christians, they serve a God of the living and not a God of the dead. So yeah, I think I don't think it's about colonization. I think I'm more outraged at the outrage, at the fake outrage. It's like, why are you outraged? Like, you paid your full-on ticket to go to this concert and now you are outraged because what? Because what? Like, it's not even like you were convicted in your spirit. It's like now you want to be like, nah, what was that, bro? Like, you watch his music videos, like, you follow the guy, so now you're blinded at the fact that there's some kind of demonic element to the concert, to his music, to his production, to his visualization. Like, what are we talking about? What? Someone please tell me, what is the actual outrage? What are we outraging about? Like, fake outrage. This is a thing. This is a problem about some black people. We love to do fake outrage. We love to, when something doesn't fit into what we want for that moment, we outrage because he's doing something. And now we want to add in Jesus, who was just had nothing to do with it. Now we're dragging him into the mix, causing confusion, because people on the outside in the world will look at us and say, hey, look at this Christian. You see, voilà maintenant, comment ils sont, voilà. Do you get it? Now they'll be like, look at them living that double life, and you're doing it openly. And then you want to be shouting in the club, like shouting in the concert, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And then with the same breath, you're swearing. Like, come on. I think we need to be able to stand up for our belief. If you're going to be outraged about something, then come correct. Like, I just don't understand what the outrage is. I'm still going to... listen, the whole point of this video is, what is the actual outrage? What are you outraging about? You went to a concert you paid full money for. Some of you were even right at the front of his toes. Right at the front of his toes. And then you come and do outrage. But yeah, no. Yeah, guys. I don't know, man. It's a bit wild. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts. Did you go to it? And yeah, I don't really know what to say about that. And the thing is, like, it's not even. I don't even think it's about a religious thing, because it's not every single person that was a Christian that spoke about that. I just don't think that we need to bring the religion into it, because if you was to bring religion into it, then why would you even be there in the first place? That's completely, like, you should separate yourself. Like, if it was too much, like, I saw one guy, he did a reaction, and like, it was constructive. He spoke about the production, he spoke about the choice of songs, like, he spoke about, like, he did a proper review. He was like, you know what, like, phase 2, like, was a bit mad, I'm not gonna lie, like, it was a bit wild. But then phase 3 came, and like, listen, it was lit. Like, if you're gonna talk about it, like, I just don't bring religion into it. Let me know yours. As always, I would love to hear your thoughts, and do drop a comment if you have watched the video, and please do hit that thumbs up button before you leave. If you haven't subscribed, then do hit the subscribe button. I'll speak to you guys in my next video. Don't forget to hit your notification bell so that you guys are notified whenever I post.